3, 2, 1.
Hey y'all, hey, let's get into this intuitive reading, this intuitive message, this divine reading, divine message for Ashanti and Nelly. This reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes. Sometimes the tea is hot and sometimes it's not. You have to watch the video to the end to determine for yourself. If you're new here, welcome. And if you're always here, welcome back, friend. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Okay, so let's get into it and see what energy wants me to share. Okay, great. Okay. Oh, look at that. Okay. So Spirit is acknowledging that someone needs a spiritual bath when it comes to these two. All right. Spirit is acknowledging that there is some pot calling the kettle black. Every relationship has issues. Nothing goes, especially in a relationship, unscathed without some kind of, obstacle. And the reason why I say this is because you're learning someone. And so if someone is completely quiet and numb and and not communicating, then is this a real relationship or no? So you expect those kinds of things in a relationship, and it just feels like obstacles that would arise in any relationship, right? At the end of the day, you want peace and not power, Spirit is saying. And so when you have obstacles with your partner, that should be a source of a foundation, peace, not power. And then also, thank you, Spirit, you want someone who is going to challenge you, not trigger you, if that makes sense. Okay. So Spirit is acknowledging that there is some hypocrisy, similarity, blame, introspection is needed. So there's some communication with the pot calling the kettle black, like going back and forth. But Spirit is also acknowledging that there is a pregnancy or this is a manifestation. Now we can already confirm that, right? Because she said it, or they said it, or it was on my For You page. Hence why I'm doing the reading. Okay. This is emotional, and this is also tapping into the solar plexus energy. She is protected. But on this card, there's an energy of abundance, fertility, belief, support, growth, warmth, beginnings, and in your prime. Okay. So pregnancy and or manifestation. Okay. All right. Spirit is acknowledging that there's still mountains that they're going to have to climb. This is the University of the Universe. Buckle up. I say that all the time. You don't leave this realm unscathed. Okay. You're going to feel a little something. But there's also an energy of them seeking accolades and fame and accomplishment and confidence and self-esteem and being talented with this cake here. So adding another layer to the cake. So this is very, what Spirit is saying, complicated. It can be, okay? No one really knows what they're dealing with. This is just an energetic reading that I am doing, okay? I don't know them. They don't know me. And if you clicked on this reading, you clicked on it because you're interested in tarot card readings. You know what I'm saying? I don't have a feeling. I'm just reading the energy. Me personally, I don't. Okay. Spirit is also acknowledging that they need to get grounded, one or both of them, because there could be an air sign, or it could just be that someone is kind of like always thinking, but their thoughts are not anchored. So they kind of go with the wind. And so they need to get anchored. They need to have some stability, organized thoughts. Okay. With the red here again, getting grounded, because there's poor manners, lack of tact, discourtesy, impoliteness, social grace is required. Sending them love and light. There's something else in the middle of the deck Spirit wants me to share. Let's see what it is. Okay. So Spirit is also acknowledging that we could have a water sign here, or it could just be, okay, let me just break it to you real quick. There's another female who is not happy about this situation. Don't know who it is. Don't know who she is. Don't know a name. But it's just energetically what's coming through. But also, they're trying to get their boats into the water, trying to gain direction. So it does feel a little chaotic. Like, where are we going to go? What are we going to do? That kind of energy. It has nothing to do with materialism. I know that they have money, but that is not the case in this energetic reading. There is something that's creating some kind of where do we go? When do we go? Kind of energy. So there's fulfillment, enthusiasm, following bliss and money, passion projects, and do you. Both equal direction for me. Water could actually equal a water sign, or it could just be emotional. But there's some information that is about to come out. It's bubbling at the belly and also bubbling at the throat. Communication, honesty, courage, sharing, revelation. Surprise news, text, or a phone call. I'm hearing the number 2. I'm also feeling like Gemini 2, double, something of that nature. Okay, Spirit is also acknowledging that someone who was once loyal is no longer loyal, so it feels like we're barking up the wrong tree. Dead end, stalemate, not now. Lack of clarity, perspective shift is needed. Okay, so Spirit keeps wanting me to, and I mean, that's just the energy of those two together. Okay, so sometimes you gotta let the past be the past, but that's not my business, okay? All right, so how does Nelly currently feel about Ashanti? Current energy. Okay, so there is some anxiety. There is some like shortness of breath kind of energy, okay? This could even hint at a little bit of insecurity as well. Spirit is acknowledging that the pink, there's passion. This yellow solar plexus is like, I can do what I say that I want to do. I am who I am. Like somebody's very, very like firm in what it is that they want and how they want to proceed, okay? There's water again. Could be a water sign or could just be emotional. But when it comes to how Nelly feels about Ashanti, inner calm, well-being, patience, deep breathing, compassion, and the ideal. There is something about just being very naive and gullible. An apprenticeship is needed. Study an apprenticeship is needed. Something about her being kind of a gullible, also having a little bit of anxiety. Spirit is acknowledging that there's lipstick on a pig when it comes to this situation. So there is some covering up, some frivolity, some foolishness, and Spirit is saying to take a closer look, okay? I feel like I have another reading posted and things are starting to sound similar. All right, there's also this energy of like, if that didn't work, I was going to try that. And if that didn't work, I was going to try that and that and that. When it comes to how Nelly feels about Ashanti, okay? Because cats have 9 lives. This has a little brouhaha on it. So there's breakthrough, solution, originality, receptivity, and faith. Having faith to kind of do this again and try this again and try it again kind of energy when it comes to how he feels about her. Okay, now how does Ashanti currently feel about Nelly? Okay. All right. She's acknowledging that they've had mountains, that they've had ups and downs, and that these mountains kind of ultimately led to them having to layer on a cake, feeling very accomplished. She's acknowledging like them together brings fame. It brings attention. It brings accolades, okay? But there's also this energy of a lot of emotion with the heart chakra in the back. Someone feeling like they were pounced on or taken, you know, just kind of like, where'd you come from? Like, oh my goodness. I don't know why, but that is just the energy that is coming through. Go get it. Required and inspired action. Readiness. Now is the time. Like, where did you come from? What's going on here? Okay. In the middle of the deck, she's acknowledging when it comes to him, like, yep, naive and oblivious, gullible. Just fell off the turnip truck. What's this about, you guys, in regards to how they feel about each other? I'm not getting like super duper passion, but I am getting like, like somebody kind of came in and was like, wait, what? Like, are we really doing this? I guess so. Okay. So, there is an energy, well, people are saying that she's confirmed that she's pregnant, him and her. So let's just look at the, this deck to see about this pregnancy. So I'm coming back to you, mommy. You're pregnant and glowing skin. Okay, so these are the cards that come out, sending them love and light. I'm coming back to you, mommy, which could indicate a baby. This could be a rainbow baby, or this could be a child that she had in a different lifetime, and so they're coming back and reuniting. But Spirit is acknowledging you are pregnant and your skin is glowing. Okay, there's something in the middle of the deck. What is it that you want me to share? Moving in love and light. That she just had fertile waters and she has a little bit of baby fever. And that she will have a hospital birth. And there is some postpartum anxiety. Okay. Could also be suffering from morning sickness. All right. Spirit don't want me to let go of this deck, you guys. So what else is going on in the middle of the deck? Thank you, Spirit. All right. Birth photos. Okay. Yeah. I don't know how far along she is. The next card says spring baby, so I don't know if she's having this baby in the spring or not. Okay, I don't know too much, you know what I'm saying? Y'all, some of y'all be swearing I be invested, and I be like, seriously? But I mean, you know, you don't know me, I don't know y'all, and I mean, oh well. Okay, so Ashanti and Nelly, what's the current energy? All right. Somebody feels broken. Somebody is also acknowledging moving forward now. We got this swept up in a tide kind of energy when it comes to these two. It is communicated. Could be a water sign. Could just be emotional. But he's coming back for you. And you're trying to heal. You are checking him out. But somebody is just not happy and ignoring and feeling disappointed because there's more girls involved. That's interesting. I mean, the cards just keep saying the same thing, okay? All right. How does Ashanti currently feel about Nelly? Okay. Ashanti's like, we're best friends. She's out here dick hunting. Like, are they serious or nah? She's like, he can't commit. She said he can't commit. And look, I'm a player myself. So, playing him. And how does Nelly feel about Ashanti? Ashanti, Nelly's like, we're making up. He feels like she is hiding some pain. He also feels like there's something that just can't function. He said in the past, we started off hot. Somebody lost their damn mind and was lost for words. And now they got this child, which is creative pain. Interesting, because she's like, just stop. So, I mean, obviously it keeps hinting at a child. It also keeps hinting at some past issues possibly resurfacing, or someone just not completely wanting to commit because of the past, or not being able to relinquish the past, possibly even thinking about the past and what transpired in the past could resurface and happen again. Somebody's got some cold feet. Not my business, okay? All right. Ashanti and Nelly. Thank you. So there is an energy with the Four of Wands of celebration, harmony, marriage, home, and community. There's some Aries energy on here, so fire sign. But yeah, it looks like a happy home in a sense. And this is something that the High Priestess kind of intuitively wanted and manifested, tapping into their subconscious mind and the mystery, tapping into their higher powers. In the middle of the deck, when it comes to these two, Spirit is acknowledging that there's wealth, inheritance, family, establishing things. I do see mountains in the background, which lets me know there's been ups and downs. Well, with the Page of Pentacles, Spirit is just acknowledging that that's something that they are seeking to, just making sure that they have stability and financial freedom. Okay. How does Ashanti currently feel about Nelly? With the Hangman energy, there is self-destruction, indecision, and delay. She also feels like he is very creative and powerful. And they are trying to start a new beginning with the Ace of Wands, okay? There's something there. Spirit is also acknowledging, though, she feels like with the Magician, there is some manipulation here. There is some poor planning. And someone doesn't feel as talented as they once did. It's something like, it's like they don't really see themselves as that so-called star. Thank you, Spirit. And so there's something that's just like kind of low vibrational, if you get what I'm saying. Like, don't feel like that. Don't think like that is the kind of energy that I feel like she's saying to him. Like, you got it. You got it. Okay. And how does Nelly feel about Ashanti? All right, with the Five of Pentacles in reverse, he feels like she's recovering from financial loss. There's some Taurus energy on here. She also recovering from financial loss, also dealing with some spiritual poverty. I feel like they're trying to help each other here. Trying to be each other's posts, like you can lean on me kind of energy. With the Two of Wands, some fire sign energy. Subconsciously, he feels like there's a choice that needs to be made. More Aries energy on this. I do see mountains again, and he's looking at the mountain. So this is like future almost. But there's some future planning, progress, decisions, and discovery. So there's some energy here about trying to just, figure out what it is that you want. What do you want? Okay. And Spirit is also acknowledging with the World card that there's completion when it comes to these two, which is quite interesting because Is it over before it started? Like, my goodness. Thank you, Spirit. There's also an energy of accomplishment. No. What is their biggest obstacle, Ashanti and Nelly? Our biggest obstacle in reverse, always, just to give you guys a heads up. So there's an energy of delay, indecision, and self-destruction is an obstacle. With the 10 of Swords in reverse, recovery is an obstacle. A fear of ruin, inevitable end, and regeneration is an obstacle. See, someone is just kind of, thank you, Spirit, stuck in the past and not really fully understanding what it is. Like, can this work? Will this work? Another big obstacle is naivete. It's like the 13th time we hear that. Foolishness, recklessness, and being a risk taker. That's a big obstacle. You know, I don't know if it was planned or not, but it feels like someone's like, let's make the best of this situation. Okay? And I feel like Spirit says there's one more thing in here. All right, with the Tower card in reverse, someone is avoiding disaster because they're afraid of the change. Spirit is also acknowledging with the 9 of Swords, there's some Gemini energy, and I spoke about Gemini energy before, air sign, that there is some depression. So there, and I said depression, nightmares, intense anxiety and despair. I said anxiety. So someone is avoiding the disaster because they're very anxious about what could happen if they went ahead and faced it head on. Spirit is acknowledging with the 5 of Swords, there's conflict, tension, loss, defeat, wanting to win, Aquarius energy, betrayal, okay? And with the Queen of Wands in reverse, this could be someone who's coming off very shy, aggressive, but yet demanding. All right, so again, congratulations, these two, sending them love and light. This reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes. Now we sit back and let the universe do what the universe does.